I'll let some people get on here. Had a little bit of a late start. Trying to get some stuff ready in case y'all have some questions. How are y'all doing today? Hope everyone's staying safe. With all the craziness that's going on still. Give it till 2 minutes. We'll get it started. I'm gonna try and start doing these every week, every Monday if I can. All right, we're at 2 minutes. We'll go ahead and get started. And I just wanted to say too, the super chat should be up and going. In case y'all want to donate. There should be a $sign down by the comments over on the right hand side. Let me know if it's not there, then I'll see what's going on. But it should be there. Yeah, I just I just wanna working good. Justin H said it's working good. Okay, awesome. Just want to make sure it was up, and anything, if you decide to donate any amount, I really appreciate it, and it allows me to get out there and create more content. So gas money to get out, and boat ramp money, and boat gas money and stuff like that. So just wanted to put that out there. If y'all feel like donating, I would appreciate it. Helps me out a ton, as well as the support does as well. But yeah, so is the spawn over? That's the topic. I think the sand bass spawn is coming to an end. There's still some fish, actively. There's still some fish up, but the numbers are, they are dropping quick. I really think that it's slowing down, which is typical. Usually it's mid February all the way to mid to late April sometimes. But there's been so much rain this year. I don't think these fish have waited. I think they already have done their thing. I really think those sand bass have done their thing. I actually went got several videos coming along. I got a crappie one that I'm still getting ready to put out. I'm wanting to put that out this week. Maybe here in the next couple of days I'll put it out. But I got some sand bass ones also. I got some. I got one where last week I found sand bass really good. I found them. I caught 70 at least. And that's with me losing count. They were everywhere. And then I went back today and caught 2. Same place, same condition. The only thing that's different is it's a little cold. It was post front, which that I don't really think bothers them. And then the water was a little murkier, but it wasn't too bad where you couldn't couldn't see. I mean, they could see it. And I caught the two I caught. They swallowed it too. They were not messing around. They could see it. Caught both of them on this white Lunker City finesse shad. But they definitely were not doing what I was hoping. So that's how it goes. I think I'm getting ready to leave those sand bass alone. I've fished for them for, you know, pretty heavily for, you know, a month or two basically, since the end of February. So I think I'm going to give them a break. They're about done. I'd love to get on some catfish. I did a poll not too long ago, you know, asking if y'all would like to see some perch, you know, bluegill. We call them perch here in Texas. Some perch videos or some fishing with Fredo. Hey buddy, I'm here watching you, and I got my little buddy. Awesome. Glad you can make it. My little buddy's in the room getting some milk. Mom's taking care of him for me so I can do this. She's awesome. Hope you're doing well, by the way, Fredo. Hope you've been doing some fishing. You been doing any fishing? I'm wanting to get on some catfish and some perch videos. That's what I'm getting ready, I think, to do. I'm gonna try and Justin H. You ever do any fishing on Texoma? I do. Not as much as I would like, but Texoma's got some big crappie in it. People don't realize how good Texoma is. The only issue is it's a big lake, so you got to catch the wind right. And I mean, there's crappie from one end to the other. There's crappie everywhere. They're good size. Yeah, I love Texoma. I catch some stripers up there too every now and then. Those are fun. I don't get up there as much as I used to. It's just too far to drive for me. Fishing with Fredo says, I've been doing okay with the fish, but I've only gone one at a time. Free trial expired at the Little Elm boat ramp. Oh, you got a free trial. That's awesome. Cause that thing's $10, I think. I think it's $10. I've heard that boat ramp is crazy right now. I've heard that. I think it's still the only one. I heard that was it Big Sandy, Shady Shores might be open, but I don't have any confirmation of that. Yeah, like I said, I went today for a little bit this morning and tried to get on them sand bass, but I think it's over. Mostly over. How that free trial expired is something that pops up on here because I was using a talking type. Oh. Yeah, I'm ready for some post-spawn fishing for the crappie. Using a microphone to talk and type because I have my hands full with the little guy. That's awesome. That's not bad. So yeah, y'all have any questions? I say there's 8 people on here. Anyone's got any questions? The sand bass spawn is definitely winding down. There's still some fish to be caught, and you can catch them. But for me, I think I'm done. I really think I'm done. The rain this year just spread these fish out, and they spawned real quick. I think with those last few rain events, I think they all came up and spawned. Fishing with Fredo. I'd be more than happy to take you out there. Just let me know. But the next 2 weeks I'm booked. Sure will, Fredo. I appreciate it. I definitely want to get on some catfish. My in-laws are always asking for them, and I love them too. They're good. Justin H, if you want to bank fish for catfish on Texoma, message me. I will. Appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, I don't get up there very often, but if I find myself up there, I definitely love to learn. You'd have to teach me because I really don't know what I'm doing with catfish. Just throw some shad out there. That's all I know. So with the sand bass, I'll go back to sand bass. I'll get to the crappie here in a little bit, but them sand bass, They're getting ready to. There's a lot of them already out on the main lake, coming back out, and there's a lot of. I think the problem is Saju Chaco. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. Spawn might be one more round for Sandy's. Yeah, there might be, but it won't. I think it's peaked. I think the peak happened last week. But there's going to be some more come up, but just not. I don't think for me. I think I'm just done. I don't think most of what I wanted to catch has come up. Last week I think was the peak. I mean, like I said, I caught 70 at least. That's when I lost count in 3 hours. That's no lie. The video's coming. Y'all see. One after another after another. Just an age for anyone. Oops. For anyone fishing takes home for catfish, don't waste your money on shop bait. Use fresh shad from a cast net. Yep, fresh shad's hard to beat. And that's what I need to get. I need to get a cast net. I wanted to get a cast net for a while though. I need to get one. But yeah, those cats I need to learn. Fredo says, for some reason, I always have trouble catching crappie during their spawning, but any other time I catch them just fine. Fredo, that's a big reason that you noticed I fish for sand bass more than crappie during the spawn now. The crappie are just too all over the place. They're just, especially like this year when the lake was flooded. I was gonna go try and do some wading videos. And I mean, I can get on some spawning crappie if I really tried. And that's what I was gonna do this year, but the lake's flooded right when they were getting ready to move up. So when the lakes come up, them fish scatter. During the spawn, them fish scatter. I mean, you can imagine all the shoreline cover they have now. I don't know where they, I don't know if they all, I don't know where they go. Yeah, I just get to where I don't even bother. I can find them, usually if I have to, but it seems like it's a lot more searching than it is actually catching. Native Texan Outdoors. I'll go back to Fredo, sorry, but Fredo, that's why I was saying I'm ready for some post-spawn fishing. Once they get done with the spawn, they're predictable. They're going to be in, set amount of water, and especially if the lake's high, they're going to be on certain kinds of structure that I'm ready for them to get on. I'm gonna get out there and get them. Native Texan Outdoor. I'm catching sandies in 15 to 20. In schools, I caught some crappie 5-foot brush piles on Levon 2 days ago. Yeah, them sandies I think are mostly done. There's some crappie that are done too, but I think mostly the sand bass are done. The crappie, that's where they're gonna be shallow right now. The crappie are spawning right now. This is probably peak. Especially on the main lake, that's where I'd be looking. The creek spawn stuff's probably done. You can catch some in there, but I'd be looking at the main lake coves, shallow water. Mario A, what about these crappie? I've been getting beat at Joe Pool, yep. The reason Joe Pool is fishing tough because that lake's up. And fish are spawning right now. They got so much shoreline cover, they're scattered big time. So that's why they're gonna be hard to catch until they get done spawning. Once they get done spawning, they'll be easy. You can go to the bridge, limit out. Fisherman Fredo, that makes me feel better. I thought it was just me. Nope, it's not just you, man. It's me. I mean, I just don't even. It's the crappie. They just super up and down and finicky in the spring. I hate fishing for them now. I used to love it, and I used to look forward to the spawn, but I realized it's definitely the most inconsistent time to catch them. I have better luck in the winter, just because the weather's the same and no rain and stuff like that. Native Texan Outdoors. I can't wait for the post spawn under boat docks and vertical structure. Yep. Actually, me and the wife are gonna actually get out for the day and have us a date day, and I think we're gonna go shoot some docks. That's the plan. She loves to fish. We haven't been able to, get out, very much lately with everything going on, and then having a newborn. So hopefully we'll get out there and catch some fish. And she's shot docks before. She's pretty good. She can get it under there and catch some fish. Fishing with Fredo. Yep, me too. Sounds like a fun date there. Yeah, I mean, she's awesome. She loves to fish. Fredo says, "How's the little buddy doing, by the way?" He's doing good. Still, he's getting a lot better at night, letting us sleep now. So we're definitely getting it figured out with his schedule and what to do. But he's doing good, growing like a weed too. I mean, he's putting on about a pound a week. He loves his milk. How's Mama doing? Mama's doing good too. She's doing great, and just like me, we're just trying to still, keep his schedule straight and keep him on, a set schedule. Saju, creek fishing very bad for me this year. Yep, it's been bad for me too. Other than the sand bass. Sand bass, they're usually pretty easy. That's why I fish for them more now. Yeah, those crappie are fickle. Finicky. Hey, Fredo, hey, that's awesome. Family is everything. Yep, it is. I agree. I hope everything's going good with you. I don't remember if I asked you that or if... can't remember. But yeah, I hope everything's going good with y'all too. Staying safe, staying inside, and, away from people, I should say. Definitely go outside, but just stay away from people. Mom and I were finally able to go away this weekend to Lake Tawakoni. Got a nice cabin with a dog. Nice. Did you do any fishing or just going out there to hang out? Yeah, I need to fish Tawakoni more. I almost went over there last week, but I decided not to. Native Texan Outdoors, fishing is essential. Yeah, it is essential. It's essential for my sanity. I have to get out, just clear my head and so hopefully me and the wife can get out there and catch some fish. Oh, this weekend, sorry, Fredo, you said this weekend. I thought you said you went last weekend. Sorry about that. We're definitely taking the boat. Awesome, I hope y'all get on some fish. Probably gonna try for some catfish, right? It's a good catfish lake. Native Texan Outdoors, I love Tawakoni. Yeah, I've fished it a couple times, and I think haven't done very good. Fished it a couple times. I fished it one time for sand bass and hybrids and stripers and caught a bunch with a guide. That was fun. I think I fished it one other time for crappie and caught a few, but there was a lot of people out, so I was fishing the bridge, and I haven't went back since. I'm not into fishing with a bunch of people. Definitely gonna be a nice long video, maybe 2-part. Justin H, what do you think of live scope? I think live scope is good, but it depends on what you want to use it for. If you have the extra money, definitely go get it. I mean, I definitely go get it if you have the money laying around. But for me, and I think where it really comes through is for guiding and then tournament fishing, because you can pick and choose what fish you want, and you can scan a bunch of timber and pick out a fish that you want to go catch. And that for a tournament is killer. You don't have to sit there and waste your time with small fish. You can go specifically hunt down big fish. Save some time. But as far as like the everyday, yeah, it's cool, and it's pretty cool to look at it, and it's awesome. But do you need it? No. But if you have the extra money and you want it, definitely get it. I mean, if I had the money, I'd get it. I definitely would. Someone gave me one, I'd hook it up real quick. I don't think it definitely has its advantages and disadvantages, just like anything. We'll be going to catfish and crappie Vista Ridge. I don't know why that says Vista Ridge. That's that app. That app's crazy. It's got a mind of its own. Native Texan, yeah, during the week is best. This was actually during the week that I went to Tawakoni. I went out there during the week, and there was, I'm not kidding, there was 15 to 20 boats out there. It's a big bridge and all, but I don't like fishing, picked over fish. And I was like, I couldn't imagine being out there on the weekend. 15, 20 people during the week, it'd be double that during the weekend. I was like, nope, I'm out. And then, do you ever want to do a saltwater video fishing with Fredo? Yes, I do. Sorry, I actually have a couple. I actually took my grandpa to Tampa a few years back. Took him to Tampa for a day. And we went and got some live shrimp. I'll go back up. We got some live shrimp and went to this little canal, this backwater. We didn't fish the beach, we fished the backwater, and he caught, a little, I have the video on here. We didn't know what we were doing. Just put some shrimp out there and catch some fish. He loved it. He doesn't really got to travel much. I think that was the first time he's been to Florida. He loved it. He couldn't believe it was. Couldn't believe how pretty it was, and he caught a little snook. I think we caught some snapper and a group. We caught a little grouper too. That was fun. I love the saltwater fish. I wish I could do more of it. Maybe when all this stuff settles, I'll be able to, fly down to the coast for a day. I've always wanted to do that. Just hop on a plane, come down for the day, and wade fish or something. And I want to catch snook. That looks fun to me. And speckled trout. Native Texan. Fredo, I heard the cats are really shallow right now. I've heard that too. Especially with the lake being up. I'm gonna try and do that. I would love to get on some catfish. Like I said, I would love to try and do that. Saju, tomorrow headed to a creek to find some fish. Saju, are you going for crappie or sand bass? If you're going for sand bass, you'll probably find a few, depending on where you go. Crappie, I don't know. It just rained a bunch, so I don't know. I'm not sure what part of where you're at as well. Fredo said, I remember that video. Yeah, it was a while ago. I think 3 or 4 years ago now. Ricky A, any updates on Cedar Creek Lake? Yeah, Cedar Creek's fishing like it should. It's putting out fish. Boat docks and brush and bridges. So that's what we're probably gonna head to Cedar Creek, but I'm not real sure. I might want to go. There's another lake I want to go check out, so we'll see. Fishing with Fredo, that was pretty cool to watch. Yeah, it was. I love taking my grandpa places like that. He taught me how to fish, and looked after me, and I definitely love to return the favor and get him out to see some pretty stuff, pretty places and fish that he's never caught and stuff like that. Mario, hey, what's your home lake? I'd say my home lake is, I'd say Lake Grapevine mostly. I'd say Grapevine and Louisville. I fish those two pretty regularly. Native Texan, crappie are under the boat docks at Cedar Creek. Yep, they are under the boat docks. Sleep at the Real. What's up? What's up, Chris? Hope you're doing well today. Hope you got out on the water. Oh, no, it was a little windy today. Never mind. I forgot it was windy. I was in the creek, so I didn't even know it was windy. Hope you're doing good, man. Fishing with Fredo. We have a cousin that just started guiding at Port Aransas, and he finished renovating the beach house, so we're going to go the weekend of April 24th, the redfish and flounder. I want to catch those too. That's awesome. I want to catch those too. I want to eat flounder. Flounder are really good, I've heard. I definitely want to get on some of those. The flounder are cool. I mean, how they look, and they bite, artificials, and fishing with Fredo. Native Texan. I've always wanted to go to that lake and do that. Yeah, it's a fun way to catch them. There's nothing like shooting that jig up under that dock and filling the thumper. A lot of times the line will just go, it'll just jump. You got one on there, and Cedar Creek's got a lot of good sized fish, so I love that lake. Got a lot of videos on that lake, shooting docks. most of the time when I go down there, that's what I'm going to do is shoot ducks. I very rarely go fish anything else, you know, brush or bridges or anything like that, unless they're just not on the docks, and then I go try and search around and find them. Chris. Yeah, way too windy yesterday. Started out at 6 with tornadoes. Was helping my buddy fix the fence, keep those horses in. The barn got destroyed and took out the horses' pasture fence. Man, from the storms yesterday, I don't think it really did much up here. It's crazy. I mean, we haven't really had that bad of a storm season this year. I mean, realistically, compared to years in the past, it really hasn't been that bad, but I heard Mississippi and I think Louisiana got it pretty bad yesterday or last night. Man, yeah, that's part of living here, you know. Tornado Alley. There's no downtime here. There's always something going on. Rick A, I live out here. I really don't have time. Cedar Creek. Man, that's the dream. I'd love to move out to Cedar Creek. Hopefully when I retire, or Cedar Creek or Palestine or somewhere out there is where I'd love to go. Native Texan outdoor flipping docks is awesome. Flip it, let it drop, and then rip it out. Yep. That's it. And a lot of times there's a big old slab on the other end. How you doing, man? Fredo. I mean, I just want to really chop my hair off. I cut my own hair. It's not the best, but you know, at least gets it off there. I started cutting mine a long time ago. Cause my hair grows so quick. I need a haircut every 2 weeks. So I was like, that's, you know, $15-20 every time. I was like, I'm gonna learn how to do it. Yeah, it's the crappie are spawning right now. If you can find them, they're spawning. Especially, you know, I mean, I know they're spawning somewhere. I just don't have the time to go look for them. If I'm going fishing, I'm gonna go try and catch some fish. I don't have a lot of time to search around like that right now. Oj, can you give a general idea of what part of Dallas you're fishing? Fishing in a Dallas Park video. I'll just say north Dallas. I'm not going much into more detail than that. There's fishing. I mean, there's fishing there's fishing creeks everywhere. Fredo, thumbs up. I've been doing my own hair for years. I usually do once a week. Yeah, I need to do it once a week. I just get lazy. Chris, Sleep at the Real, said that. I just get lazy. I don't even want to mess with it half the time. Oh, show fair. Thanks. You're welcome, man. Yeah, I'll definitely help you out, but I try to stay away from naming specific creeks and areas. Chris. On the spawn here in Tyler, about 1.5 hours east. The spawn's mostly over. They're moving back to the main lake. Yeah. Yeah, out there it's a lot further along. I think, you know, Palestine and Cedar Creek are mostly mostly post spawn right now. Anthony, I may be going out to Louisville Thursday if you're free. Hey, I'm not sure if I'm free or not. I have to check and get back with you. I think we have a doctor's appointment on Thursday if I remember right, but I'm not sure. I have to check. Get back to you. I appreciate the invite. I think it's supposed to be pretty. I think. Native Texan outdoor jigs or minnows. What's your go-to? I love using jigs. My go-to Native Texan outdoor is jigs, but I'll use both. And a lot of times in the summertime, you about have to, especially on some of the lakes I fish, you about have to have a minnow on there if you're gonna get bit in the summertime. Once them fish get real finicky, there's a period of time, usually it's September, it seems like. September, for whatever reason. Sorry. September, for whatever reason, those fish love minnows. I don't know why. I've found that out. I've seen that over the years that them fish love minnows in September, and especially all throughout the summer, but especially in September. I've got some videos on here of me catching fish in the slips and stuff like that in September on minnows, and I'd walk to there and fish all those slips with jigs and catch one or two, and then I drop a minnow down there and catch 4 or 5. It's just crazy. Oh, Joj, how much does a cold front like this affect crappie or sand bass in the creeks? I personally don't think it affects them that much. I don't think it affects them that much. Like I said, today I caught 2, but the reason I don't think it was the front was because last week I saw fish actively spawning, paired up spawning in the rapids, and I could smell the fish. It seems crazy, but there's a certain smell that those fish have, those sand bass, when they get up in there. Crappie have a different smell. Crappie have like a watermelon smell, I think. Maybe crazy, but that's what it seems like smells like to me. But those sand bass have a smell whenever they're up in there, and that smell was there. And then they were actively spawning, and I didn't smell them today, and I didn't see them spawning. And the 2 that I caught swallowed the jig. I mean, they engulfed it. So if they were really, if it was really the pressure, then why did I catch those 2? The air pressure, or cold front, whatever, cold temperatures, and why did I catch those 2? And I went back to the same place that I caught them at last week, and that's where I caught 2. And then the flow was the same, maybe a little more, which is not going to hurt nothing. The water was a little murkier, which isn't going to hurt nothing. So I just chalk it up to they're gone. They're done. And then I was noticing last week when I was catching them, I caught a lot of big spawned out females. 2 males I caught today weren't milting, so they seemed to be done, I'm guessing. But I caught a bunch of spawned out females last week. I'm saying. I think when all this rain happened, them fish went up in there, spawned real quick, got their stuff done, and I think they're mostly done. I really think they're mostly done. Fishing with Fredo, no problem, buddy. Yeah, I'll get back to you. I just gotta check my Palm Pilot. Mario, I just got back. My first boat a couple months back. Any tips on how to read these fish on the graph? I'm still having trouble. Here, I'll answer this once it gets down. I see you answer that. I'll just get through. I'm gonna go through in order. Let's see. Fredo last year. Keep moving this. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get this to where I would love to get this where it keeps the comments up there instead of having to click on them to keep them. Last year was the first year in the summer when I started using cut bait on my jigs, and man, I had some great videos because of that. Yeah, even cutting them up and putting them on there. This summer I'll do some videos of that and show how good it works. What I do, what do I do to do that? But it works. And then fish get finicky. All right, what kind of fish finder you have? Oh, Joe's interesting. Thanks for the info. You're welcome. I think I'm pretty good with hummingbird products. Mario. Ojo's is down below. Mario A. The boat came with a hook 5. It's 2D and down scan. Mario, I actually have a hook 7. I don't know if it's a 2 or if it's what it is, but it's a hook 7. And I don't like it. That's the beam on it is very weak. If I get out past 20 foot, I can't see the bottom. I can't see that much detail. I think I said it in some other videos or live or something. I just can't. I can't even fish deep in the winter. I can't fish deep in the winter because of that. I can't see anything. So I don't like it. I want to get rid of it. The down scan seems, I mean, even the down scan seems to work okay, but it's not the best. The side scan's horrible out past 20 foot. And I've already, this is on my second transducer too. The first one, like, completely crapped out on me. I couldn't even see past 15 foot. It was just dark, black. Those shows, love your videos. I recommend your channel all the time to friends that aren't really into the super overproduced videos that a lot of YouTube fishing channels do. Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thanks for the support, Ojoj. Yeah, I want to put, do a little more editing, eventually, but I just really want to put good fish catching, and I want to put, straight up fish catching and information out. Fishing with Fredo, dang Lowrance. Yeah, I'm not a fan. A buddy used to have a forget what it's called. Structure scan, I think it was, Lowrance back in the day, and that was all right. But this hook is just horrible. Native Texan, I got a hook 4 HDI, and it's awesome on my kayak. Yeah, HDI was probably with a ticket there, because the normal hook, it's not getting it done. It's really not getting it done. I'm actually gonna drag the tube out here, and I think, Fredo, the hook hooked you. It did hook me. I mean, I didn't think it was, I didn't think there was that much of a difference. I figured a beam was a beam and it all worked the same, but. Let's see what the real, I have a Lowrance Hook 7. It's simply a tool for my map on Lake Palestine. Using Humminbird 12 on both front. Excuse me. Yeah, Chris, the mapping part of it's awesome. I don't have any problem with the mapping, but that side scan out past 20 foot, it's tough. It's tough. I definitely, if I get another, when I get another fish finder eventually, I'm gonna definitely go Humminbird. I'm definitely not into the, I'm not into the Lowrance stuff anymore. Native Texan, I watched a crappie come out of my brush pile last week and hit my minnow. It's cool how you can live scope, kind of, live scope with the 2D. If you get that jig right underneath that transducer, right at the trolling motor, if you have it up there, you can pretty much live scope it. It's a little, a little delayed, but it's pretty much live scope. It's pretty cool. I agree. That's why I installed the Humminbird. Yeah, the Humminbird. That's what I need to get. But I was getting ready to say, I can't talk. I'm getting ready to take the tube out here in the next few weeks, I think. These lakes are flooded, and there's not a lot of boat access, so I think I'm gonna drag the tube out. Go try and find some tube fish. Just keep mixing it up too. I don't wanna, I try to mix it up. I don't wanna have just, one style of fishing, for every video. I like to keep it interesting. I was wanting to do some wade fishing and spawn fishing stuff this year, but lake's flooded, didn't get to, but some sand bass in the creeks, shooting docks from a tube. I have some of those earlier. Bank fishing for crappie in the creeks. Shooting docks in a boat, brush pile fishing in a boat, bridge fishing in a boat, bridge fishing in a tube. I try to keep it interesting. And I'm definitely going to try and do some cat fishing and perch stuff as well. Since y'all seem to be interested in that, I'll definitely try. Put a battery and a mobile live scope unit on the tube. That would be interesting. That would be interesting. That live scope would be like it'd be like 20 times more expensive than that tube. I think the tube I have is like $100. That would be pretty cool though. I've always wondered, because I thought in the tube, it's crazy in the tube if y'all have never tube fished. It's crazy in that tube. You're literally kicking your feet right above these fish, and they don't care. You drop down and you catch a fish, you pull a big old slab up, and it comes up between your feet. It's the craziest thing. It's a little spooky at first once you get in there. You don't know what's in there, but I'm fishing in the middle of the lake most of the time. I don't have to worry about snakes or nothing. Chris said put the deucer on your foot. Yeah, I can put it on my foot. Definitely could. That would be cool though. I would love to do that. Native Texan outdoor. I've been thinking of getting it too. Yeah, I mean it's definitely, especially in the summer, it's cool. I mean you're cool. You're in the water, so you're cooled down, and especially if you're fishing a bridge, man, it's a comfortable way to fish. You get a workout. Don't get me wrong. You get a workout. There's a little wind. You're gonna be kicking to stay and put in place, but I think it's a really cool way to fish. It really is. I mean, like I said, nothing like watching that, getting the thump and then pulling it up. It's a big slab coming up between your feet. Fishing with Fredo, I would keep having an image of a head of a gator coming up under me. Yeah, I've thought that. Don't get me wrong. It's come through my mind before, but I'm like, them gators, there's gators in every lake around here. I know that. They're just, like I always say, they're not by the boat ramp waiting to say hi. They're away from people. But there's gators in every lake. And those gators are not going to be, they're not going to be in 20 foot of water on a bridge. They're just not going to be up there. They're going to be up shallow or in the swampy areas. At least that's what I think. I mean, I've never seen a gator so far. Need a Texan outdoor. I fish bridges a lot, so yeah, I'll probably be getting one. LOL. Yeah, it's for bridges, you can't beat it, and especially like the low cut bridge on Cedar Creek. Man, that'd be perfect because a lot of those boats can't get underneath there and fish it very effectively. And I've tubed that 198 second, not the south one, but the second one up to that, and yeah, I think that'd be good. Ernest Patty had a video of a gator swimming near the dam. Yeah, this dam I can see because there's not a lot of people there. The dam hardly ever has any people there. They get on those rocks and hang out, and yeah, I think I mean, I definitely thought about it, but the odds of a gator coming up, and then a lot of times the gator, they're not gonna just attack like that out of nowhere. North Texas fisherman, what's going on, buddy? Hey, man. I see you've been killing those bass. Hope everything's going good, man. Saw you got some sand bass too recently, and you're dodging bullets. It's a good place to fish. Fished there before myself. Xavier, you been doing any crappie fishing? Native Texan. I might hit that bridge up and the yak soon. Yeah, the yak will be good too. You can get underneath there pretty easy. Oh, that's the only thing I can catch consistently at the moment. I know how it is, man. And fish are everywhere, doing all kinds of things. I haven't, man. What about yourself? Not really. I had one good trip a couple weeks ago, or a week ago, I don't remember. One good trip then, and caught some in the creeks with sand bass mixed in here and there, but same, nothing consistent. But it's gonna change here in the next few weeks. As these fish get done spawning and move out, I'll be on them. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to bringing the tube out again. It's been a while. I'm gonna show these white Lunker City finesse shads. It's been money. I mean, this is the only one I got left. That white's been good. I caught a couple of fish on there today. Texas. Looking forward to some more of your videos. Yep, they're coming. Thanks for checking them out. When are you gonna start? I'm waiting for some of your videos myself. How's the camera working out? I'm ready to. I know you're on some fish. I'm ready to see some of those videos too. definitely let me know whenever you get them up. Yeah, I'm gonna stay on here another 15 minutes or so. But I got a snippet tonight on IG. Stay tuned. All right, I'll be on the lookout. Yeah, those man, you be killing them on IG. I be watching them. I need to do more on Instagram myself, but I just sometimes I will, sometimes I won't. I need to get better about it though. I was gonna say too, for the dock shooting, this is what we're gonna be using right here. I don't know how good it'll focus on that. You see that little keeper right here? That's gonna help so much with these jigs when you're skipping them under the docks. It's gonna hold that jig on there, and you're not gonna. I have that problem a lot with other jig heads. When that jig hits the water, it pulls it down, and then fish won't hit it when it's pulled down. Chris, yeah, that's a hard one for me, as you really cannot do much on the computer. IG is more for a phone. Yeah, it definitely seems more user friendly on the phone. Definitely seems that way. But yeah, so I'm ready for some post-spawn fishing. Getting ready to get on that. That's gonna be. I mean, the crappie is gonna be any week now. Slapbuster, hey, how's it going, kid? I caught a few nice crappie this weekend. Hey, how's it going? I'm doing good. That's nice. I'm jealous. I haven't caught any. I've caught a couple crappie, but nothing nice lately. Chris, sleep with the reel. What bait do you use for dock shooting? Hand tied or a certain brand? I don't. I use a certain style. I mean, or I guess a brand you could say. The Slab Bandits from Crazy Angler Tackle. Those work good. Actually, hold on. I think I have some. Hold on 1 second. I'll show you which ones. Let's see if I can get it. Hold on, so I can get the table. You see, I'll show you which ones I use. Let's see if I have some. I think I might have some in here, or they might be in the boat. Let me check. I think I left the one good. Yeah, they're in the boat, I think. Yeah, they're in the boat. But they are these right here. These are Slab Bandits, Crazy Angler Tackle. You see how they're shaped? They're like roundish. These, and then Constant Pursuit. Sorry for the glare. Constant Pursuit, Outfitters jigs, Thump Chubbies. These work great too. But you notice as well how both of these are like round shape. You know, nothing fancy, just round shape with a little tail. These skip underneath the dock so good. You can make a bad shot, and this will correct it. This will you shoot it right at the front of the dock. This will skip it underneath there, 3 or 4 more foot. And and you'll once you start dock shooting, you'll see that makes such a difference. Because some of the I tried a stump bug one time, and a stump bug, when it hits the water, it's dead. It does not skip. You can hit the water just barely, and it stops it. It does not skip whatsoever, and that makes it tough. Because those fish are as far under the dock as you can get. The further under there you can get, the better chance you got of catching a fish. And then hand ties, the same. Hand ties I don't really use just because of that. They catch fish. If you can get them under there, they'll catch fish. But They just don't skip like this. I want a jig that can skip as far under there. That way if I make a bad shot, or even if I make a good shot, the chances of it getting far back there are even better. I hope that helps, Chris. Fredo, bro, what is your favorite rod and reel setups for crappie? I have it over there. It's actually a my favorite. I don't know, because I saw the other comment. Take my 10-foot bone stick rod with me, but I've yet to catch one on it. I have one too, and I haven't used it yet either, just because I've been sand bass fishing in the creeks, which 10-foot rod I really don't need in the creeks. And I'm gonna be dock shooting mostly, so I use it's a 6'6" Fish Eagle Cabela's. I don't even know if they make them anymore, but that's what I use. And I use it with I have a little Daiwa reel. I'm not even sure what model it is, to be honest. It's a little Daiwa. I mean, it's like probably like that. It's real tiny. You know, just that and that paired up, man. I use that setup a lot for sand bass and hybrids too, man. You get a sand bass or a hybrid on that setup, you're gonna know it. You're gonna about be pulled into the creek. But yeah, I can't wait to use that bone stick as well. I definitely, you know, I haven't got on the post spawn. Once I get on the post spawn bite, I'm definitely gonna use it. Caught all mine, dock shooting, Bobby Garland. Bobby Garland works too. Bobby Garland tears up a little too easy for me. These two that I showed you, especially the Constant Pursuit, man, they will not tear up. They will not tear up. And then, you know, especially if you put it on with this jig head with this keeper on here. I mean, you can put it on there. I'm trying to see if I can show you. Put it on there like this, and then you see that little keeper, you press it up above it, and it's on there. I mean, it's not coming off. There ain't gonna be no fish pulling your pants down on this one. But yeah, that's the jig head I would use, and the jig I would use for dock shooting right there. Slab RTR. What's the color they've been wanting? Or that's the color they've been wanting here on Neely Henry. That's a good. It's a good color, I think. If I remember, I remember what color. It's a good color. Fish with Fredo. Sleep with the reel. That bone sticks. It's a good rod. Test it out when getting started. Yeah, it looks good. He sent me one in March. I haven't got to use it, like I said, but the action that I've seen on his videos, it looks perfect for me. Because like I said, I don't like a really stiff rod. I like one with a little play. That way you can fight the fish and all that. So his rod looks great. I can't wait to try it. Chris, yes, that's what I was curious about. Thanks for explaining. You're welcome. I hope it helps. If you have any more questions, let me know. You know, give me a call. I'll definitely be glad to help. And hopefully we can get down there and, you know, do some of that once all this passes over. Dock shooting, slab buster. Dock shooting, I use a Daiwa 6 Crossfire, great rod, very sensitive, and it's tough also. I don't think I've ever seen that rod before. But yeah, I love, you know, those, the reels I love on Daiwa. Fishing with Fredo. I'm not gonna lie, last year and the year before, I was really loving my Dump City crappie rod. Too bad I don't see them anymore. Yeah, I've seen D Crappie used to use them a lot too. I don't know. I've heard that he just disappeared or something. I don't know what happened to him. But yeah, I also let's see. Slab buster, yes, Bobby Goggins do tear easy, but I think that's why they're so good. Yeah, it gives them action. Definitely does. But like I said, these, you know, I'm not saying those are wrong. You know, I definitely love Bobby Garland and use them myself. But these right here, I'm telling you, these four let's see, there's 5 in here. 5 jigs in here. You can easily catch 500 fish on these. Easily. The only way you're gonna lose it is if the only way you're gonna, you know, have to change jig, put a new one on, is if you break off, or a fish breaks you off. Because they're not gonna tear up. They are not gonna tear up. I actually have a couple different colors in here too. Here's a blast from the past. Y'all, how many? You know, how do y'all know these jigs? Rocky Top. That's an old school jig. I still have some. This thing is old. Look at this. I love some Rocky Tops. I need to get some more, but I'll get some here for the post spawn. Sorry, I'm just going through all this. And this little jig right here, I'll show y'all in the summertime what this little jig can do. That little jig is killer. Fredo, Chris can't wait to get a nice 14-inch crappie on that thing. Me too. Look, it's good rock. I already know. I can just tell the action. I'm gonna like it. Fish with Fredo, SK said that he liked them too. Yeah, there's a lot of people that used them. Did you ever hear what happened to them? By the way, Fredo. Slapbuster. Well, they don't make them anymore. You can find them still on eBay though. Huh? That's interesting. It was great hanging out with you. But my little buddy wants to go watch Baby Shark. Hey, thanks for joining us. I know you've been busy, and I appreciate you taking the time out to spend an hour with us. Y'all stay safe out there. We'll see you next week. Hopefully, I'll be on next week too. All right, y'all. I think in about 3 minutes we're gonna wrap things up. I just wanted to kind of get on here and chat with y'all for a little bit, see what's been going on. Boo boo boo. Yeah, I'm sure my little one's gonna want to watch that at some point. Oh, one more thing before I get off here. For dock shooting, this is what you want right here. High Vis Mr. Crappie Mono. 6 pound. You can even go 4 pound if you want, but I like 6 pound. Because like I said, you're gonna see 90% of the bites that you're gonna see most of the bites as opposed to filling them. Y'all got any more? He's got his microphone in his mouth. It's all good, man. Y'all have any more questions? I really appreciate y'all getting on here with me, and Fishing with Camo Joe, hey, what's up? Just getting home from work. I know I missed it. Hey man, it's all good. I understand how it is. You can definitely go back on here and watch it once it gets done too, if you want. Glad you made it. Slapbuster, I'm late too, but hey, no worries. No worries. I understand, you know, it's busy and hectic, and good thing is, you know, I mean, this, you know, records, and, you know, you can go back and watch it. I'll be on next Monday as well, so definitely keep checking in. I'm gonna try and be very consistent with that Monday, as long as I can. We would definitely hook up in the future, but yeah, for sure, I can't wait. Hopefully this stuff, you know, blows over pretty quick and we can get out there. I'm ready. I'm ready to learn some new things. Oh, this sand bass and crappie are just, you know, I've already getting a little bored of them, so I definitely would love to try some new stuff. I'm always down to learn. All right, y'all. Well, think I'm gonna get off here now. Thank Freddie, I'm ready for all this to go away. Me too. Me too. Hope all y'all stay safe out there. You know, practice social distancing, and you know, be smart. And appreciate everyone for joining in. Like I said, I'm gonna keep this every Monday. Since y'all enjoy it, get on here every Monday and just kind of update what I'm doing and what things are coming, and what videos are coming down the pipe and things like that. So appreciate the support, and be on the lookout. Like I said, I got some good videos coming up. I'm trying to decide what I'm gonna post this week, so it'll be sand bass or crappie, and hopefully me and the wife can get on some fish, and I'll post that video too, if she lets me. All right, y'all take it easy, and don't forget to if you haven't, a lot of you guys are, but if you haven't subscribe, hit that notification bell, like all the videos, share the videos, leave comments for questions. Like I said, I'll get to them. I'll get to the questions. As long as I'm not like giving out directions of where I'm fishing. That's where I draw the line, is giving out exact locations, especially creeks. But other than that, I'll definitely help you out. So I appreciate the support. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next week. Be on the lookout in the next couple of days for another video. It's coming out, so be on the lookout. Thanks for tuning in. Y'all stay safe.